Morning, driver. You need to let a Paddington Penzance service pass before entering Lostwhithiel station. Where am I at the moment? Dizzy Darkray, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, are we all up and running on this? Yeah, looks like it. And then I need to do that one. Right, it said we need to wait before we get into Lostwhithiel, so we will wait. Here it comes. Let's get some lights on. Alex 2. Welcome for the thank you for the follow. Oh, we've even got track IR. Look at that. Just wait for our signal to let us in and then we can get into Lostwhithiel. Right, let's get into Lostwhithiel. Oh, missed another follow. Side plays. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I really need to just go ahead and... I've got the control... There we go. Oh, Coplopper says apparently the top 2,500 streams on Twitch are awarded transcoding. Well, that means we're in the top 25 streams on Twitch. It's slightly insane. Alright. This is it. HST. Oh, I do love the HST. Wait for the passengers to unload. I'm not reading that out. Robbie NL, this console is called a Rail Driver. You can get them from Amazon or direct from raildriver.com. So have we got transcoding yet, everybody? We've got a red light in front of us, presumably from that other train. What have we got next? Par, Luxulyan and Bugle. Okay, so we're going to change over to the branch line at Par and go along the Atlantic coastline. What we look like anyway. We're a two-coacher. 47 with two coaches. Seems a little bit underwhelming. Still a red light. Although time is ticking on and it seems to think we should be getting there by now. Can I tab it? Denied. There you go then. Ah, now we've got the green. So we're good up to the next signal. Hopeless Hyena talking about the rail driver API. I must admit I've always called that, so it never occurred to me that it might be necessary, because it was always necessary in the old API. Simon Lund, how long is your scenario with a 455? I didn't forget there was another train on the camper. I was just concerned that the ETA was going up, even though I had stuck behind a red line, which normally means that if the game's expecting me to have gone. Right, now we need to be a little bit careful. Okay, Simon, that sounds reasonable. Get details to Darkness Monster, or is he on there? Yeah, to one of the moderators so that they can update the list, and I'll take a look at that one. Warning for the reds. I'll talk a bit more in a minute when you can hear me. Everyone's saying it just went green. I don't know whether you're trying to troll me or whether you're giving me a hint. It is indeed green. Monty the Horse, if you are looking, having problems with the products, then absolutely drop a ticket with Dovetail support, dovetailgames.kayako.com. I believe you. I know I should have believed you, but there are too many people who are trying to troll me. GWR, yes, this route is indeed produced by Creative Rail. Gives us a green into the home of Par. Limit coming up. see what this is. This one's alright. Benitiv, did DDG want this route on Steam? Would it create a rail ask? I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea what this light is. Oh, we got a green. But we're coming into a 10 anyway, so we need to slow down. Does this run to Nuki, Snooker Scooby? No, it doesn't. It goes to Bugle. Coming into platform 3 over here. Right, we're now, this is our on-time arrival. Get in here and open the doors. See you tomorrow, Frisco. Time to go. So we're going to run around the line now, go past some Blazy. So the main line there continues that way for Penzance ultimately. Oh, I'm sure I'll cope with the AWS, Dave. Now I've said that, I haven't got a hope. It wasn't a perfect spot anyway, couple of them out, because I arrived late at this station. Side plays, where does this route go? This route is in Cornwall, and it is the Cornish main line. It covers various different routes actually. That's not confusing at all, is it? So Luxulyan is our next station. Dave says I've got a sniper rifle pointing at me, judging by the black dot on my head. I think normally sniper rifles are a red dot, aren't they? Right. We are off. Background. Oh yes. Let's have a nice British diesel, shall we? Haven't got much to choose from in the way of British diesels. That'll do. Steve with glasses, do I like 47s? I mean, I grew up with 47s, to be honest, so yes, I do quite like them. Okay. Let's get up to the... Oh, I like the short rail links, jointed track. Very nice. Does the train have a passenger view? No, it doesn't. So on the preview, we went from Lostwhithiel to Par and then St Blasey. Here we're carrying on down the line and we're going along the Atlantic coastline up to Bugle. There's not really much opportunity for thrash, I'm afraid. Doing a 30 limit, so there's not much chance for thrashing it, especially with two little coaches behind us. It's not a particularly challenging haul. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be nice to get out of the cab? And so I got penalised by overspeeding. Josh, am I going to run some workshop scenarios after the new releases? I'm going to run one of Simon Lund scenarios on the 455, but I think after that we're probably going to be out of time, because it's going to be about 3.5 hours as it stands. But tomorrow, because we're not doing flight sim tomorrow, it's all trains tomorrow, and so I'll be going through a load of workshop scenarios tomorrow, including, I believe, check, yep, FEF Part 2 on Soldier Summit is tomorrow. Train Fever, this is China Clay for export. DK Designer, no, the next one will be 455. The first scenario had an issue, my machine crashed. There you go, you wanted some thrash. on the camera, yes, we used to have a Friday fly day. I'm going to do something again with Flight Sim, but at some point, not for 2 or 3 weeks. I need to work out what actually makes a Flight Sim stream work. Because what we were doing wasn't really much good as a stream. The speedo's fine, it's just that we're going up a 1 in 40 gradient and struggling badly. Oh, that sounds good, Josh. You better catch up with it on YouTube. Yeah, I'm surprised this loco's struggling with 2 coaches, if I'm honest. Constructor sim. Okay, Stephen, thank you. Got a short tunnel coming up. Stupid glasses, how long is the route? About 20 miles, I think, if memory serves. Firebox, says Moggy. Oh, PJT says it also struggled to stop at some stations. Thank you. Right, this is Luxulyan. We're rather late here. Gonna get negative points on this scenario, never mind. Moggy says Matt did not fail to stop at Nebworth, but rather Nebworth if I couldn't keep up with me. That's spot on, my friend, spot on. Oh, I still got positive points. Woohoo! Stupid Glasses used to drive these locos between London and Ipswich, my old stomping ground. I may have even Seen trains with you driving them then? Right, so we're up to 35. Excellent. Need to try and recover some time back. Is today negative points day? Well, we just got points. So I was not expecting points being a minute and a half late. So who here dropped into the Minecraft stream last night, down the mine shaft? I thought it went quite well. The videos are up on YouTube. I think they've even had a couple of views as well. It's stunning. Moggy was starting his round Europe flight. Excellent. All of a sudden we're speeding. Let's face it, with my score I cannot afford speeding. Nice one, Hopeless Hyena. Oh, 15. That's my score gone bye-bye. Watching the chat, not watching what I'm doing. P-Bus, yeah, kind of, yeah, in Cornwall, yeah. I got your message, Lapis Minecart. I'm not inviting anyone new onto the server at the moment. Joe the Fish, happy birthday. Not my 10 miles per hour. Oh, we're crossing over here. Coming up on Bugle, which is the end of the line. Thanks for the screenshots, Skoplopper Mao. Alright, Bugle coming up, 1/5 of a mile. Do a Nebworth. Yeah, that won't go down well on this scenario. In this bit, given that there's buffers just there. No. You won't let me unload here. Pull up a bit closer to the end. Got it. Hugie Baby W6737, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, that's the end of that scenario. What did we end up with? 805. Silver medal, hopefully. Oh yes, silver medal, I can live with that. Right. That's cool, I enjoyed that, that was good. So that was local stop or China Clay for export. There's a bunch of little scenarios tonight. It's going to be quite straightforward. Right. So now we're going to have a look at the. Actually, let's move the next 455 scenario forward. Okay. So Korea and look for the 455. So we'll do the 455 next. And this one is called Tight in the Smoke.